out in front by 3:52 to play, opening quarter. Been a quick moving first quarter, no fouls, no stoppages. And I may have very well just jinxed that. Keaton bringing it up across the floor, gets a screen left, hands it off to McCabe. Working on Charlie Hagedorn is Taylor McCabe. Now hands it off to McKenna Murphy. She's driving right side. Now back to Shepard, to Keaton. Pump fake in the lane. Layup is good. Nice use of the pump fake, or shot fake, I should say, by Bella Keaton. Gave her a wide open lane and a look at the hoop. Leshak gives it to Hagedorn, top of the key. Bounce pass to Iberg, right side. Now to number 40, Ali Woida, who's freshly checked into the game for Ryan Pasota. Lily Hodge gives it to Hagedorn. Looking for some help after she dribbles it just once, then picks it up. Leshak drives right side. Layup is good. McKenna Leshak. And it's back to a 3-point Tiger lead. Shepard up the floor for Fremont. Driving in the center of the lane. The layup is good with the left hand. Sarah Shepard. And it's back to a 5-point Fremont lead. So in the last 45 seconds of game time, we have a little bit of an offensive spurt. Fremont up 11-6 here. Woida. Down low, pass for Iberg. Right-handed layup by Sarah Iberg is good. 2.5 to play in opening quarter. It's 11-8. Fremont up by 3. Keaton drives right side on Lily Hodge, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul called on Lily Hodge. Ryan Pasota clapping his hands saying, good foul, don't give up any easy layups. And that'll be the first personal foul on Lily Hodge. Going to the line to shoot 2. Bella Keaton, the senior, just 60% on the year from the charity stripe. But she hits the first one.
Checking in for the Tigers, number 42, Macy Bryant. In for the Thunderbolts, number 52, Ellie Wells. Number 32, Addison Markowski. And number 42, Madeline Nevercall.
2:22 to play, opening quarter, 12-8 Fremont. Keaton at the line to shoot a second free throw here, trying to make it a 5-point Tiger lead. Takes 2 dribbles. The lefty shoots and scores. 13-8 is now the updated score. 13-8, Fremont up by 5. Iberg slowly dribbling across the timeline. She's met by Keaton, gets her pocket picked by Keaton, and it will be safe from going out of bounds. Here's McCabe. She pops the 3 from the left wing. No good, off to the right. Rebounds tracked down by Fremont, and off of Fremont out of bounds. It'll be Thunderbolt basketball. It looked like McKenna Murphy tried to throw it off of McKenna Leshak's leg, so I was waiting because from my vantage point right here courtside, it looked like she may have gotten it off the leg of Leshak, but the referee says otherwise. It'll be Thunderbolt basketball. Iberg brings it across the half-court line, finds Markowski, right wing, screen left, Navarcall. Ellie Wells is freshly checked into the game. Now Iberg has it, left wing, gives it to Navarcall. Now Leshak, right side, to Wells, top of the key. Markowski, left wing, screen, thought about the 3, but good recovery by Taylor McCabe off of the screen. Iberg to Wells, to Leshak, left side. She drives in the lane, puts up the layup, and it's good. McKenna Leshak makes it a 13-10 ball game. Tigers up by 3. Here comes Bella Keaton for Fremont. Sarah Shepard throws it down low. Macy Bryant turns around, layup, it will rattle home. Nice turnaround layup by Macy Bryant, the senior post player for Fremont. She got her first points in this one. It's 15-10. Fremont with 1:11 left in the opening quarter here from Pinnacle Bank Arena. Iberg has it right side. She tries to drive baseline. She's going to get fouled on the floor by Bella Keaton. That would be Keaton's first.
Down to number 22, Bella Keaton. Her first personal foul against the Tigers.
A couple of substitutions. Charlie Hagedorn and Lily Hodge check in for Pius X. McKenna Murphy comes in for Fremont. Hagedorn to inbound underneath the Thunderbolt's own basket. Iberg has it to Markowski. Now to Hagedorn. She dribbles it to the top of the key. Now to Hodge. Left side. Takes a screen right from Navarcall. Had her on the post, the pick and roll. Decided not to risk anything. Hagedorn now has it to Navarcall. Top of the key. Markowski tries a left wing 3 ball. No good, off back iron. Just a little bit off to the left. But the rebound carabines out to Charlie Hagedorn. Entry pass down to Navarcall is taken away by Macy Bryant. Here comes the Tigers. Up the floor, McKenna Murphy to McCabe. Right wing 3 ball on the way. No good. And the rebound is controlled by Fremont. McKenna Murphy puts up the floater as it looked like the Thunderbolts had the rebound for a moment, then it was taken away from them, and then McKenna Murphy hits the floater to make it 17-10. Fremont lead. Hagedorn to Hodge, right side. Now Navarcole, top of the key, guarded closely by Macy Bryant. Hagedorn with 9 seconds and counting on the ticker. Markowski, guarded by McCabe, back to Hagedorn to Lily Hodge. On in the corner, 2 seconds, step back jumper. Lily Hodge, no good, too strong. And that will be the end of the first quarter. After 1 quarter of play, the Fremont Tigers lead the Thunderbolts 17-10. Don't go anywhere. We'll have the second quarter action and more coming up next from the Class A girls quarterfinal matchup at Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
At Southeast Community College, fall just arrived, but spring is already on our minds. Registration for the spring 2022 semester begins October 25th. Whether you want to get a head start on a 4-year degree, learn a new trade with a certificate program, or add to your job skills, SCC has a class for you. Spring semester starts January 10th. Learn more about our more than 60 programs of study online at southeast.edu. SCC, your path to possible.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nick Sander back with you from Pinnacle Bank Arena as Fremont misses their first shot of the second quarter. Thunderbolts get the defensive rebound. It's 17-10. Fremont up by 7. Hodge has it now, hands it off to Iberg, right side screen left by Navarcole. Now Hagedorn hands it off Markowski. Thought about another three. She hasn't been successful yet tonight. Puts up the floater, no good, and the rebound goes out to Macy Bryant, and the Fremont Tigers are pushing the pace. Looking for a trailer. McCabe, right wing, drives in the lane, puts up the shot, no good, but she's fouled. And Taylor McCabe will go to the line to shoot 2 shots. We'll see who they get the foul on. It's going to be 34, Charlie Hagedorn. That'll be her first. Taylor McCabe at the line, 84% on the year. Hits the first. It's now 18-10. McCabe's second free throw is also good. So it's 19-10. Fremont out in front by 9. Hodge gives it to Iberg. She drives right side down the lane. Back out to Hagedorn. Now Hodge with it. Dribbles to the top of the key. Gives it to Hagedorn. She drives right side on Sarah Shepard. Layup in the lane, no good. And Macy Bryant corrals the miss. Bryant pushing the pace by herself here. Now hands it off to McCabe. Right side guarded by Iberg. And that's going to be a double dribble charged to Taylor McCabe. Turnover, Fremont, Thunderbolt basketball. Iberg will be the inbounder. She finds Lily Hodge in the backcourt. She'll cross the timeline where she's greeted by Bella Keaton. Thunderbolts gives it to Navarcole, top of the key. Down low entry pass to Iberg. No good on the layup. She had a good look at the hoop. But here comes Bella Keaton and Fremont. Up the floor, Shepard, right side, down low. McCabe tips it out of bounds. It'll be Thunderbolt basketball after McCabe couldn't hold on the entry pass from Sarah Shepard. Hodge with it, gives it to Lashak, top of the key. She drives, right-handed layup, put up, no good. Rebound controlled once again by Macy Bryant. Macy Bryant putting in some work on the glass. McKenna Murphy drives, shot from about 12 feet is good by McKenna Murphy. It's 21-10, Fremont out in front by double digits, their largest lead of the night. Markowski trying to do something, puts up a shot. She's fouled on the floor. So it'll be a inbound play from underneath Thunderbolts hoop. Foul's going to be on number 14, Emily Shepard, her first. As they inbound it, Iberg puts up the layup. She's fouled. No good on the shot, but she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul's going to be on number 31, McKenna Murphy, her first.
13th foul against Fremont. At the line, number 30, Sarah Iberg, shooting 2.
Iberg's first free throw, no good. Just 52% on the year. So, I mean, if you're McKenna Murphy, good foul there. Markowski comes out. Hagedorn is in for Lincoln Pius X. Iberg's second free throw, no good. And Sarah Shepard gets the rebound. Up the floor, McCabe, and she'll slow things down and find Bella Keaton to cross the timeline. Keaton working on Lily Hodge. She drives right. Backdoor cut. Trying to get it to Taylor McCabe. Lily Hodge saves her from going out of bounds, and then it's off the fingertips of Taylor McCabe as it goes off the baseline. Thunderbolt basketball. Iberg bringing it across the half-court line, going right to left from my vantage point here. She's guarded by Taylor McCabe, picks it up. Now good pressure there by McCabe, and that's going to be a double dribble. Good defense there. Taylor McCabe forcing Iberg to dribble too many times after she picked it up. So Macy Bryant inbounds it to Bella Keaton from the sideline right in front of me. Keaton has it right side, takes a screen right, now hands it off McCabe. She has it right wing, back to Keaton. Down low, and Macy Bryant, she just puts up a shot. She's fouled there. As she just knew there were 2 Thunderbolts on her, there's a good chance to get a foul. Just turn around and put it up, and she got the whistle.
13th foul against Lincoln Pius X. At the free throw line from Tigers, number 42, Macy Bryant, shooting 2.
Bryant's free throw is no good.
Back in for the Thunderbolts, number 32, Addison Markowski.
5:27 to play, first half. Fremont 21, Pius X 10. Bryant's second free throw on the way. That one's good. It's 22-10. Fremont out in front by 12. Iberg now with it, looking for some help. Has to cross the timeline on her own. Now it's McKenna Lashak with it. Top of the key, guarded by Sarah Shepard. Finds Markowski. Takes a screen left from Iberg. Now Navarcole. Top of the key. Bounce pass to Lashak, left side. She driving on Shepard. Now has to backtrack because good recovery there by Sarah Shepard to close McKenna Lashak off from getting to the basket. Lashak gets it back. Top of the key. Looking for some help. Finds Iberg near side. Hands it off Markowski. Top of the key. Markowski kicks. Lashak drives, spin move in the lane. Left-handed layup is good off the back of the glass. Nice move there by McKenna Lashak. And it's 22-12. Keaton driving, left side, spin move on Lily Hodge. Nice little up and under move. And we have a traveling violation called on Bella Keaton. I think everybody in Pinnacle Bank Arena thought that was a foul. And then the ref did the little traveling motion, and looked like even Ryan Pasoda, the head coach of the Thunderbolts, had a little bit of a surprised look on his face. Lily Hodge with it, crosses the timeline, finds Lashak left side. Now Iberg, top of the key. Pass intended for Markowski is knocked out of bounds by Taylor McCabe. So I will say this, Sarah Iberg is a player that can shoot the 3 ball at the top of the key, and McKenna Murphy is just not respecting her at all. She was 4 or 5 feet away from her when she got the ball at the top of the key. Had a wide open opportunity to hit a 3 ball. Iberg now has it. McKenna Murphy still backing off away from her. Down low entry pass intended for Navarcole. It goes out of bounds off the Thunderbolts. It'll be Fremont Tiger basketball with 4:08 to play in the second quarter.
Number 14, Emily Shepard.
22-12 is the score. 4:05 to play in the first half. McCabe brings it across the timeline. Dribbling, working on Iberg. Passes off to Sarah Shepard. Now cross-court pass. Emily Shepard, not related. Now back to Sarah Shepard. Gives it to McKenna Murphy. Left side, mid-range jumper. No way, no good, too strong. Sarah Shepard gets the miss. And her follow-up shot's no good. Body's on the floor. Markowski dives. Sarah Shepard dives. And we have a jump ball. Possession arrow will give it to Pius X.
Lincoln Pius Pines to 10 basketball.
Thunderbolt basketball, 3:35 to play, first half. Hodge finds it to Markowski. Passes intercepted by McCabe. In transition go the Tigers as McCabe falls over Lily Hodge. So Lily Hodge had to backpedal and just fell right down. Just basically folded. Just fell right down, and McCabe had a wide open layup. Markowski trying to force the layup. Too strong on that one. Here comes Taylor McCabe and the Tigers. Crossing the timeline is McCabe. She backs it out. Thought about the three. Now she'll pop it, and it's in and out as the rebound goes to Macy Bryant of Fremont. Back out McCabe. Three ball on the way. It's good, and she pumps her fist as it's a 27-12 Fremont lead. Thunderbolts need a timeout, and there it is. 27-12 following the Taylor McCabe trifecta from the right wing after the Thunderbolts allowed an offensive rebound. And with 2:46 left in the first half, it's 27-12. Tigers out in front by 15. And it's just a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Remember, following this game, about 25 minutes or so after the final horn here, DP will have the call in our final game of the evening or the day between Lincoln High and Bellevue East. But then guess what? We're right back at it. Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., we have Elkhorn North and Waverly girls basketball. Britt Prince, top 20 recruit in the country, will be showcasing her skills tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., in front of everybody here at PBA.
It is our pleasure to serve at our locations in Lincoln and Omaha. And remember, eat more chicken, Chick-fil-A.
So out of the Pius timeout, they need to find some offense. As a team, they shoot 49% from the field, but give credit to Macy Bryant and Sarah Shepard. They've been able to shut down the paint, along with, I suppose, McKenna Murphy to an extent. They inbound it. Number 22, Keely Kanabi has it now. Now Markowski drives, floater in the lane, off back iron, and it rattles home. Markowski pulls the Thunderbolts within 13. McCabe now has it, working on Iber. Kicks it out Shepard to Macy Bryant. Now to McCabe, right side. Screen left by Bryant. May have gotten away with a moving screen there. She was not set. Now Shepard will pop the three from the right wing. No good, too short. And Iberg corrals the loose ball. Iberg now loses possession of the basketball, and it goes out of bounds. Fremont basketball. Thunderbolts just can't get out of their own way. Too many turnovers here in the first half, especially in the second quarter. Fremont has possession of the basketball. McCabe has it left side, guarded by Iberg. Cross-court pass Shepard now to number 14, Emily Shepard. The three ball on the way, no good, rims out, and Kanabi gets the defensive rebound, passes up the floor to Navrical, and now she gets her pass deflected and taken away. Macy Bryant with it. McCabe, left side, step back. Now hesitation move in the lane. McCabe, layup's good. 29-14, Fremont out in front by 15. Now Markowski gives it to Iberg, right side, guarded by Emily Shepard. Iberg looking for some help, finds Markowski right side. She drives, trying to drive on McCabe, forces up a layup, no good. And Shepard gets the rebound and gives it to McCabe. Crossing the timeline is Taylor McCabe, slows things up. Shepard drives baseline, and she is fouled on the floor by McKenna Lashak. So we've seen multiple times this evening, Addison Markowski just trying to force up a shot, whether it's trying to draw a foul or she feels like she's their only source of offense right now, just doing more harm than good at some point. 29-14 is the score. Fremont out in front by 15. A minute 15 to play in the second quarter. Fast-moving first half here. Only 7 fouls combined as the inbound pass is taken away and off the fingertips of Macy Bryant. So it'll be Thunderbolt basketball. Turnover, Fremont. So inbound pass here to Addison Markowski. She'll walk it across the timeline, gives it to Lily Hodge. Takes a couple dribbles, switches hands. Now Lashak with it. Right side, dribbles once, dribbles twice, spin moves in the lane, gets double teamed, tries to put up a shot, and not even close. As the outlet pass goes up the floor to Sydney Glaus. Glaus has it, backs it out. Mal Bryant, cross-court pass McCabe. She'll pop the far three, no good. Good box out there by Lily Hodge on Glaus. And she has the basketball now with 42 seconds left on the ticker here for the first half. Hodge crosses the timeline, gives it to Markowski. Markowski working on McCabe. Down low entry pass to Iberg, just over the top of Bella Keaton, and Iberg's layup is good. It's 29-16. 22 seconds to play, quarter number 2. 29-16, Fremont 13-point advantage. And we have a timeout on the floor charged to the Tigers. It is a full timeout, so we will take a 30-second break. You're listening to the Class A quarterfinal matchup between the Fremont Tigers and the Pius 10 Thunderbolts on 93.7 The Ticket.
Hi, this is Kurt, your shop manager at A1 Automotive here in downtown Lincoln. My promise to you is this: you won't find another automotive repair facility that genuinely cares about you and your vehicle. Our service is outstanding and our customer service is better. Please give me a call for all your automotive repair questions and needs. Call me at 402-477-4660. We were built on small town values, and that shows in how we treat others. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nick Sander back with you at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Fremont leads 29-16 over the Thunderbolts. One big, difference on paper between these two teams, other than, one team has 3 more wins and 4 fewer losses, but is the turnovers per game, the averages. Thunderbolts average 14 turnovers per contest, while the Fremont Tigers only average 8. So a little bit of a disparity there. As Fremont has the basketball, they give it to McCabe, 13 seconds on the clock. She's not even closely guarded by Iberg. Cross-court pass, Keaton with 7 seconds. Keaton looking for some help. Out of bounds, it'll be Thunderbolt basketball with 4 seconds to play.
Checking back in for the Thunderbolts, number 34, Charlie Hagedorn. And into the lineup, number 22, Haley Penelope.
Markowski to inbound, finds Lily Hodge, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, just throws up a last-second shot. It's going to be way short. And at halftime, your score, Fremont 29, Lincoln Pius, the 10th Thunderbolts, 16. We will be right back here in a couple minutes with the Southeast Community College halftime show. We will be back in a few minutes of the Class A quarterfinal matchup between the Fremont Tigers and the Pius 10 Thunderbolts coming up next on 93.7 The Ticket.
It's seafood season at Amigos. The popular fish and shrimp tacos are back and on special, 2 for just $6.99. There's jumbo shrimp baskets, fish and chips, and even a seafood enchilada. Talk about variety. And don't forget the crowd-pleasing crisp crab rangoon burrito. The amazing flavor of crab rangoon rolled in a golden crisp tortilla, just made to dunk in our sweet chili sauce. What a catch! Seafood at Amigos.
Hey dude, can I have the aux cord?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, do you want to play some games?
What? No, stop. I'm trying to drive.
Dude, Aaron wants to know what you're doing on Friday.
Okay, I'll talk to him later. I'm driving right now.
Did you see this thing on Facebook?
Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. I gotta put you on Do Not Disturb.
Wait.
It's hard to drive with a bad passenger, so don't let your phone be one. Visit drivesmartany.org for more information. Brought to you by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
You can search online for hours to find the best electricians in Lincoln and the surrounding area, but I'll save you time. High Electric has been serving their customers for 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They're experts in everything electrical, from remodeling to new additions, hot tub installations, electric vehicle chargers or EV chargers, lighting, ceiling fans, and more. High Electric takes jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at highelectric.com.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car and your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Are you dragging through each day? Most people are dehydrated or deficient in essential vitamins, minerals, and more. Live Hydration Spa helps you get more out of your life with their IV hydration treatments to help with anti-aging, weight loss, endurance, and more. Their performance packages can help you feel better doing your normal daily routine with boosts of energy and vitality, an increase in immunity, and quicker athletic recovery. Call today for an appointment at 402-413-2042 or walk in at 71st and Pioneers. Live Hydration Spa.
Why settle for Wi-Fi that just usually works? Why settle for customer service that's subpar? Why settle for service that's outdated? You don't have to. Settle for more with Allo, the faster, more reliable internet experience that's built for the way you use all your devices. For answers, visit us at allofiber.com/switch today. Allo, settle for more.
Fencing, skydiving, baseball, tennis, gymnastics, softball, basketball, table tennis, karate.
Nick thinks he can name all of the Cornhusker State Game sports in 30 seconds.
BMX racing, volleyball, cycling.
Not likely, but here's what you do need to know. The Cornhusker State Games are coming up in July. With over 70 sports to choose from, there's literally something for everyone. Register by June 1st to get your free shirt. Check it all out at CornhuskerStateGames.com. Go for the gold in 2022.
Archery, chess, foot golf, fishing. Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in Southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or Northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome into the Southeast Community College halftime show. Discover your path to possible at SEC. Learn more at southeast.edu. Nick Sander back with you at Pinnacle Bank Arena. It's halftime. Fremont leads the Thunderbolts 29-16 in the Class A quarterfinal matchup. As always, I want to thank all of our sponsors for making high school broadcasts possible. We'll get to those in a second, but let's talk about this game a little bit. Like I said, Fremont leads 29-16 over the Thunderbolts here at halftime. Main storyline in this one, Thunderbolts just can't get enough offense going. Addison Markowski seems to be forcing a couple shots and not even close. I mean, give Fremont credit. They've been able to shut her down to a certain extent, and that's been kind of the storyline. Taylor McCabe leads Fremont with 11 points in this one, had a really good reaction to her made three over here on the right wing after an offensive rebound allowed her a second opportunity at the three-point shot. So I would expect a big second half from her. She's one of those players that does not take a whole lot to get hot, and once she does, folks better watch out and just sit back and enjoy the show, because it is a sight to see that we don't get to see very often, especially in girls high school basketball. Once again, between these two teams, this is the third matchup this season. Pius won the first matchup, which was actually the first game of the season back on December 2nd. Pius won that one 68-64 in double overtime. Their second matchup was on December 30th in the HAC tournament. Fremont took that one 59-47 away from the Thunderbolts. The winner of this one gets Lincoln High the winner of Lincoln High and Bellevue East, a 3-6 matchup that'll take place around 7:45 this evening. DP will have the call for that one live from Pinnacle Bank Arena, and that will finish up our Monday slate of games. Tomorrow, looking ahead a little bit, 9 a.m., we'll get started once again with Britt Prince, Elkhorn North, and their girls basketball team taking on Waverly. It's a 1-8 seed matchup, and then the rest of the way we will be live from Pinnacle Bank Arena. Once again, same time, same tip-off time, or I should say same tip-off times as today, so plan your day accordingly and come and hang out with us and listen to some high school basketball throughout your Tuesday and into your Tuesday evening. That'll do it for the Southeast Community College halftime show. Discover your path to possible at SEC. Learn more at South. southeast.edu. Once again, your final score, the Thunderbolts 16. We'll be back in a couple minutes with the second half action. Coming up next, it's the Class A quarterfinal matchup between the Fremont Tigers and the Thunderbolts on 93.7 The Ticket.
At Southeast Community College, fall just arrived, but spring is already on our minds. Registration for the spring 2022 semester begins October 25th. Whether you want to get a head start on a 4-year degree, learn a new trade with a certificate program, or add to your job skills, SCC has a class for you. Spring semester starts January 10th. Learn more about our more than 60 programs of study online at southeast.edu. SCC, your path to possible.
Hi, this is Kurt, your shop manager at A1 Automotive here in downtown Lincoln. My promise to you is this: you won't find another automotive repair facility that genuinely cares about you and your vehicle. Our service is outstanding and our customer service is better. Please give me a call for all your automotive repair questions and needs. Call me at 402-477-4660. We were built on small town values, and that shows in how we treat others. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers is all about the good and creating more of it. More drive-through celebrations, more weekend traditions, more family dinners and lunches, more car picnics and road trips, more desserts, maybe more second desserts, more celebrating being together as much as we can. There's always room for more good and more Freddy's. Keep the good going with a taste that brings you back.
It's seafood season at Amigos. The popular fish and shrimp tacos are back and on special. 2 for just $6.99. There's jumbo shrimp baskets, fish and chips, and even a seafood enchilada. Talk about variety. And don't forget the crowd-pleasing crisp crab rangoon burrito. The amazing flavor of crab rangoon rolled in a golden crisp tortilla just made to dunk in our sweet chili sauce. What a catch. Seafood at Amigos.
Hey dude, can I have the aux cord?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, do you want to play some games?
What? No, stop. I'm trying to drive.
Dude, Aaron wants to know what you're doing on Friday.
Okay, I'll talk to him later. I'm driving right now.
Did you see this thing on Facebook?
Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. I gotta put you on Do Not Disturb.
Wait.
It's hard to drive with a bad passenger, so don't let your phone be one. Visit drivesmartany.org for more information. Brought to you by the Highway Safety Office.
You can search online for hours to find the best electricians in Lincoln and the surrounding area, but I'll save you time. High Electric has been serving their customers for 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They're experts in everything electrical, from remodeling to new additions, hot tub installations, electric vehicle chargers or EV chargers, lighting, ceiling fans, and more. High Electric takes jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns big or small in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at highelectric.com.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people, people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car in your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Are you dragging through each day? Most people are dehydrated or deficient in essential vitamins, minerals, and more. Live Hydration Spa helps you get more out of your life with their IV hydration treatments to help with anti-aging, weight loss, endurance, and more. Their performance packages can help you feel better doing your normal daily routine with boosts of energy and vitality, an increase in immunity, and quicker athletic recovery. Call today for an appointment at 402-413-2042 or walk in at 71st and Pioneers. Live Hydration Spa.
Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends. That's the greatest compliment we can receive. If you've been in an accident, we'll get you back in your vehicle as quickly as possible. Our technicians care about you and your family and repair your vehicle to factory standards. We handle your claim from start to finish and provide a free loaner car. Stop by for a free estimate. Eustace Body Shop, just south of 88th and Highway 2.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nick Sander back with you. Start of the second half here from Pinnacle Bank Arena. Fremont leads Pius 29-16 at the start of the third quarter. As always, before we get rolling, I want to thank all of our sponsors for making high school broadcasts possible on the ticket. Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers, SCC, Union Bank, Live Hydration Spa, the NDOT Highway Safety Office, the Nebraska Ethanol Board, DBAT Lincoln, Eustis Body Shop, the Nebraska Sports Council, A1 Automotive, EP Foundation Repair, High Electric, Allo Fiber, and the Lincoln Convention and Visitors Bureau. I talked to Jeff Mall from the Lincoln Convention and Visitors Bureau earlier today. Really good conversation with him just about how this week all came together and how awesome this is for the people around the state of Nebraska to be able to come together and watch some state high school basketball with a little bit of normalcy this year. Macy Bryant turns around, right-handed layup in the lane is no good. We have a foul called on Madeline Navarcall. Okay, well, so a little bit of confusion here because Navarcall was the player that got called for the foul, but they said number 32, which is Addison Markowski's number, but then they said the name Charlie Hagedorn. So, okay, so the foul is going to be on Addison Markowski, not Madeline Navarcall. All right, so 30-16, Macy Bryant hit the free throw. She's trying for a second one here, and it rims out. Madeline Navarcall gets the rebound for the Thunderbolts. Still 14-point Fremont lead, 7:43 to go here, third quarter. Hodge has it right side. Now dribbles to the top of the key to Markowski, left side, guarded by Taylor McCabe. Hands it off to Hagedorn, left side, kicks it out. Navarcall tries, thought about the 18-footer, kicks it out to Iberg instead on the left wing. Now to Markowski, guarded closely by McCabe. May have gotten away with a travel, but McCabe takes it away from Addison Markowski either way. McCabe brings it across the timeline. Working on Iberg is Taylor McCabe, the Iowa commit, has 11 points so far, kicks it out. Keaton, 3-ball on the way, no good. And Markowski gets the miss for the Thunderbolts. 7:04 to play, 30-16 is your score. Fremont out in front by 14. Winner of this game gets the winner of Lincoln High and Bellevue East, which tips off at about 7:45 p.m. this evening. Navarcall to Iberg, left wing. Now she's guarded by Bryant to Markowski, right side, trying to get the entry pass down low to Navarcall. They do so successfully. A couple Fremont players trip over themselves, and Navarcall still couldn't get the bucket to go. Taylor McCabe going the other way, right side, working on Iberg. Crosses her up with a hezzy move. Floater in the lane, no good. McCabe gets her own miss in the middle of three Thunderbolt players, and she dribbles it back out to the right wing and slows things down. Sarah Shepard now with it, left side, entry pass, kicked out, 3-ball, McKenna Murphy, and the Fremont Tigers get another opportunity. Murphy with it, in the lane, floater, no good. Murphy gets her own miss, the layup for however many times that was, 3 or 4 times, is finally good. That's got to be frustrating if you are Ryan Pasota there, allowing possession there. Navarcall has it for the Thunderbolts, driving right side of the lane. Didn't even put up a shot, gets it knocked away as she's double teamed. Now kicks out to Hodge, to Iberg, right wing, takes one dribble, picks it up, and now looking for help. Finds Markowski, top of the key, dribble, spin move in the lane, just tries to force up something in the middle of the lane, and luckily for her, she gets bailed out with a foul call on Taylor McCabe. That'll be McCabe's first. All right, just kidding. Foul's going to be on Macy Bryant. She went right into Taylor McCabe, so that's why I thought McCabe would have been the player called for the foul. So Markowski hits the first free throw. It's 32-17 now. 5:39 to play here in the third. Markowski drains both of them, and Ellie Wells checks in for Markowski. 32-18 is your score. Fremont over the Thunderbolts. 5:35 to play, quarter number 3. Keaton working on Hodge. Throws up a shot, no good, off of the hand of number 40, Ali Woida of Pius X, and it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Fremont. So they'll inbound it underneath their own bucket. McCabe just throws it out top to Bryant. Looking for some help. Finds McCabe off an off-ball screen. Now McCabe working, gives to Keaton. Jumper, no good. Good box out there by Woida. And Lily Hodge comes in from the perimeter and gets the rebound. Up the floor, Leshak drives left side on McKenna Murphy. Up and under. It rattles home. It's a 32-20 ball game. So Bella Keaton brings it across the timeline. Directing the offense where to go. She's dribbling left side, guarded by Lily Hodge. Now to McCabe. Near corner. She tries to drive baseline on Iberg. Puts up the layup. No good. She's fouled on the shot. Foul's going to be called on number 30, Sarah Iberg.
At the line, Taylor McCabe shooting 2. Checking in for Lincoln Bicentennial, number 32, Anderson Markowski.
So Markowski checks back in for the Thunderbolts as Lily Hodge takes a seat. 4:50 to go, third quarter, 33, make it 34-20. Fremont with a 14-point lead. Thunderbolts have to get some stops and rebounds if they want to get back into this game. Markowski working on Keaton. Backs out to Iberg. She drives right side in the lane. Iberg's layup is good. And it's back to a 12-point ball game. Up the floor, McCabe cuts right down the center of the lane, puts up the layup, no good, but she is fouled. I believe Ellie Wells or Sarah Iberg, one of those. It's going to be on Sarah Iberg. So that'll be her second. McCabe goes back to the line after it feels like she was just there. She'll shoot 2. She hits the first. Perfect.
Checking in for the Thunderbolts, number 34, Charlie Hagedorn. And number 4, Lily Hodge.
Four and a half left, quarter number 3. McCabe at the line for one free throw here. She misses it, too short. 35-22 is where we stay. Fremont with a 13-point advantage. Hodge checked back in during that stoppage and play. She has it right wing now to Hagedorn, to Leshak, left side. Thought about the 3 not once but twice. Drives baseline instead. Layup is good. And we have a timeout charge to the Thunderbolts with 4:14 to go. It's just a 30-second timeout. However, we will step aside as well for 30 seconds. You're listening to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket.
When you choose ethanol at the pump, you're not only saving money, you're saving livelihoods. Nebraska is the second largest producer of ethanol, which is proudly made with locally grown field corn. Every time you fill up with higher ethanol blends like E15, E30, and E85, you're supporting Nebraska farmers and strengthening our economy. Right now, only about 4% of Nebraska-produced ethanol is being used in Nebraska. Let's do more to support local agriculture. Fuel a stronger tomorrow. Choose ethanol. Learn more at fueledbynebraska.com.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Out of the timeout, it's Fremont basketball, 35-24. They have the 11-point advantage here. Bella Keaton drives, kicks out. Sarah Shepard near corner, now drives, kicks back out the other way to Macy Bryant. Cross-court pass, Keaton with it, left wing. She'll pop the 3 ball, and it's good as it hit the back iron and then went back up and down. And it's a 38-24 ball game. Fremont out in front by 14. Leshak drives, center of the lane. Layup's good for McKenna Leshak. And it's 38-26. Keaton dribbles right side. Lily Hodge dives on the floor, loose ball, and it'll be out of bounds as McKenna Leshak dove on it, and her body was out of bounds while she had possession of the basketball. So it's 38-26, Fremont basketball, 3:27 to go, quarter number 3. Plenty of time for the Thunderbolts to get back into it if they can just get some stops and get some rebounds. They've had trouble rebounding on the defensive end all evening. McCabe pops a 3, far corner, no good, too strong. But once again, it's an offensive rebound, and Leshak fouls Emily Shepard after she gets the rebound. It'll be Leshak's second personal foul. So Fremont will inbound it underneath their own hoop. They find Macy Bryant on the left side. She drives on Navarcall, puts up the right-handed layup, and it's good for Macy Bryant. Thunderbolts going back the other way. Hodge has it, working on Bella Keaton. Now Hodge still looking for some help. Bounce passes it to Leshak, right side, guarded by Sarah Shepard, the sister of former Husker and Notre Dame Fighting Irish player Jessica Shepard. In traffic, Alexis Markowski. It's the right-handed layup to go. Coach Kelly Flynn of Fremont wanted to travel, but he did not get a call. Keaton now with it right side, trying to direct the offense. Bryant with it, top of the key. Now to Sarah Shepard, right side. She drives, kicks out. Emily Shepard now with it, top of the key. Now to McCabe, left side, guarded by Sarah Iberg. Back to Keaton, top of the key. Screen left by Bryant. Kicks out. Bryant thought about the three ball. Got Navarcall to jump a little bit on the shot fake. Layup no good. Offensive rebound. Macy Bryant put back, and she is fouled. By number 42. Yes, it'll be Navarcall.
Number 42, Macy Bryant, shooting 2 shots.
Bryant misses the first. Ellie Wells checks in for Navarcall. 40-28, just a 12-point ball game, 2:17 to play, third quarter. Fremont trying to start the road to their first state title in program history. Runners up in 2021 to the same Pius team. 41-28 after Macy Bryant connects on the free throw. Hodge gives it to Leshak, left side. Working on Shepard, kicks it out. Hodge tries a three ball from the corner. It's good! Lily Hodge, and it's back to a 10-point Fremont lead. Pius has to get a stop and get a defensive rebound. They've been able to get stops or missed shots as the entry pass is almost taken away from Taylor McCabe. They've been able to get missed shots, but they haven't been able to get defensive rebounds, and then they foul, and they give them opportunities at the line. Keaton with it, top of the key, guarded by Lily Hodge. Keaton drives left side in the lane. Layup is too strong. Defensive rebound by McKenna Leshak, and up the floor outlet pass to Addison Markowski, looking for help. Now kicks it back out to Lily Hodge, who passes cross court to Iberg. She'll cross the timeline to Leshak. Left side, guarded by Macy Bryant. It is McKenna Leshak wearing number 24 in green. Now Addison Markowski, pass down low to Iberg. Saves it from going out of bounds, but right into the hands of Sarah Shepard. So once again, another missed opportunity. 1-on-2 break. Shepard gets her shot blocked by Ellie Wells. And here comes the Thunderbolts with Iberg, who picks up her dribble, and now it's Lily Hodge. So a couple little sloppy possessions there as both teams gave it the other way as Hodge shakes one defender there. Now Leshak gives it to Ellie Wells, top of the key, working on Bryant. Now Hodge, who just hit a three a moment ago from the near side corner, working on Bella Keaton. Back out to Wells, now to Iberg. Iberg with basketball with 39 seconds left on the clock here in quarter number 3. Thunderbolts down by 10. Now it's Leshak, back to Iberg, top of the key, gives it to Hodge. She dribbles. Now Wells, working on Macy Bryant, kicks it out. Leshak thought about the three for a moment, and we have a 3 seconds in the lane charge to the Thunderbolts. As Sarah Iberg just kind of set up shop right in the middle of the lane there. And a disappointing turnover there once again for Pius X. 23 seconds left on the clock here in quarter number 3. Fremont with the basketball and up by 10. Navarcall checks in for Ryan Pasoda as Lily Hodge takes a seat. Fremont will inbound it to McCabe. And she's slowly walking it across the timeline. McCabe with it, right side. 10 seconds on the clock. McCabe pulls up, gets her shot blocked by Iberg. It'll stay Fremont basketball with 7.8 seconds left. 41-31, Fremont with the lead. Inbound pass to McCabe, 7 seconds on the clock. Plenty of time. Now pick and roll. Bryant puts the three up at the horn. No good. Defensive rebound to Hagedorn. There's the buzzer. And at the end of 3, The score is Fremont 41, Pius X 31. It's still manageable if you are the Thunderbolts. Got to get some stops, got to get some defensive rebounds, and have to hit your bunnies, your easy layups. You got to be able to hit those and stop the turnover bug from catching on. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we will have the fourth quarter action from the Class A quarterfinal matchup between the Tigers and the Thunderbolts coming up next on 93.7 The Ticket.
DBAT Lincoln Baseball and Softball Academy is a cut above the rest. Their indoor climate-controlled facility lets you work out regardless of weather, and their 18 batting cages provide plenty of opportunities to get your work in. Their professional instructors don't just know baseball and softball, they live and breathe it. Learn more about their membership pricing or birthday party rentals by calling 402-882-3228 or going to dbatlincoln.com. DBAT, developing beliefs, attitudes, and traditions both on and off the field.
Are you tired of lousy internet and faceless customer service? It's time to experience local, honest, hassle-free, and exceptional. That's the Allo promise. We not only provide crazy fast fiber internet, crystal clear TV, and dependable phone service, but we choose to become a part of the communities we serve and love when everyone calls or stops by our store to say Allo. So don't settle for mediocre, settle for exceptional with Allo. Visit us at allofiber.com/local.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nick Sander back with you. Start of the fourth quarter at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Thunderbolts with the basketball. We had a brief foul here momentarily. Now the inbound pass for the Thunderbolts to Navrakol in the paint, working up and under. Had an opportunity to hit a layup, but instead kicks it out to Leshak, who hits the three from the near side corner. And just like that, it's a 7-point ball game, 41-34, as the pass intended for Sarah Shepard is knocked out of bounds by Leshak. Man, Leshak's come in and been kind of a spark plug for the Thunderbolts. Fremont inbounds it to Bella Keaton, working on Lily Hodge. Now to Macy Bryant, far corner. They're running Taylor McCabe off of a screen. They kick out. She pops the three ball, and it's good. Great answer by Taylor McCabe. And it's 44-34. Hodge gives it to Markowski, who's been quiet all evening. And the entry pass intended for Leshak goes off the mitt of Sarah Shepard out of bounds. It'll stay with the Thunderbolts. So the Thunderbolts inbound underneath their own hoop here. See if they can get something going. They find Markowski near side corner. Working on McCabe is Markowski, puts up the layup. Once again, just an ill-advised shot, just trying to force it. She thought she was going to get a foul, as she's still not hustling back quite yet. Layup in the lane by McCabe, no good, but somehow in the middle of three defenders, McCabe gets her offensive rebound, but the pass is knocked off the foot of Macy Bryant, and Markowski comes up with the loose ball. Up the floor to Navrakol. Now she'll slow things up. Back it to Markowski, top of the key. Hodge tries a three ball from the left wing, no good, too strong, and Sarah Shepard gets the defensive rebound. 6:34 to go, 10-point ball game. Fremont out in front by double digits. Shepard with it, left side, guarded by Leshak. Now cross-court pass to Bryant, right in front of Fremont's bench. To now McCabe, top of the key, guarded by Iberg. Trying to beat her off the dribble, she does, and her layup is blocked, but they try to save the pass from, or the ball from going out of bounds, and it goes right into the hands of Macy Bryant, and the layup is good for Fremont. 46-34 now. Navrakol driving, kicks out. Leshak thought about the three ball, and she took too many steps with it. That's a traveling violation. So turnover, Thunderbolts, as Charlie Hagedorn now checks in. Addison Markowski will take a seat. Ellie Wells also checks in for McKenna Leshak, as it seems like Ryan Pasota may be trying to rest some of his players for the home stretch. 6 minutes on the dot here, 46-34, Fremont out in front by 12. Keaton finds McKenna Murphy, far corner, three ball on the way, no good. Offensive rebound once again to Macy Bryant, and she is fouled hard, hits the deck by Charlie Hagedorn. So once again, offensive rebound. Every single time for Fremont, it feels like. Pius just allowing them to get multiple chances at the bucket each possession. That's not a recipe for success. So that foul goes on Charlie Hagedorn, her second. Inbound pass to Sarah Shepard, top of the key, now to Keaton, down low to McKenna Murphy, right on the doorstep. Nice find by Bella Keaton to get down to McKenna Murphy. And a nice little one-handed snag down low in traffic by Murphy as well, and she finished it with the left hand. Iberg to Wells, right wing. Now kicks it out. Hagedorn still looking for her first points. Gets it taken away. Ball is on the ground, and we have a jump ball. Possession arrow gives it to the Tigers.
Checking into the game for the Thunderbolts. Number 32, Addison Markowski, and number 24, McKenna Lynchuk.
48-34 is your score. 5:21 to play, fourth quarter. Fremont out in front by 14. 5 out there for the Thunderbolts right now. Lashak, Hagedorn, Markowski, Ellie Wells, and Sarah Iberg. 5 out there for the Tigers. McCabe, Macy Bryant, Bella Keaton, Sarah Shepard, and McKenna Murphy. Shepard has it now, gives it to Macy Bryant. Now far side right in front of the Tiger bench is Murphy. Gives it to Shepard. She tries to drive baseline, called for the backdoor cut, did not get it. Now McKenna Murphy driving center of the key. Right-handed layup by McKenna Murphy, no good. And Sarah Iberg corrals the miss. Up the floor, outlet pass to Ellie Wells. In the lane, layup too strong. Once again, missed a bunny. Ryan Pisota wanted a foul call, but still, that was one of those layups you got to make. As on the other end, a floater in the center of the key is no good. And here comes Markowski for Pius X. She gets it stripped away, still controls her dribble somehow, some way, and finds Sarah Iberg. They need to slow this down. They are out of control. Lashak has it, hands it off to Markowski, left side, driving center of the key as Markowski puts up the layup, and she is fouled. And she will go to the line to shoot 2 shots.
Fouls on number 22, Bella Keaton. Her second personal foul, 13th foul against Fremont.
Markowski will go to the line to shoot 2 shots, 78% on the season from the charity stripe.
Shooting 2 shots.
First one's no good.
Into the lineup for the Tigers, number 14, Emily Shepard.
Second one from Markowski is good. It rattles home. So it's 48-35 with 4:15 to play. Keaton standing on the U of Huskers, painted on the center court here. Keaton now finds Shepard left side, and we have a timeout on the floor, charged to Fremont. It's a full timeout with 4 minutes left to play in the ball game. We will take a 60-second timeout. When we come back, we'll have the final couple minutes of action from the Class A quarterfinal matchup between the Tigers and the Thunderbolts coming up next on 93.7 The Ticket.
Fencing, skydiving, baseball, tennis, gymnastics, softball, basketball, table tennis, karate.
Nick thinks he can name all of the Cornhusker State Game sports in 30 seconds.
BMX racing, volleyball, cycling.
Not likely, but here's what you do need to know. The Cornhusker State Games are coming up in July. With over 70 sports to choose from, there's literally something for everyone. Register by June 1st to get your free shirt. Check it all out at CornhuskerStateGames.com. Go for the gold in 2022.
Archery, chess, foot golf, fishing. Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Bella Keaton with the basketball gives it to Taylor McCabe. Nick Sander back with you. 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter here at PBA. Down low is Emily Shepard. Layup no good for Fremont. Defensive rebound goes to Addison Markowski. Fremont's up by 13, but McKenna Lashak in transition gets her layup blocked, and she gets a foul called on Macy Bryant. Macy Bryant must have said something because the referee looked at her with some sort of look. At the line, shooting 2 is McKenna Leshak. She misses the first.
Checking in for the Tigers, number 31, McKenna Murphy.
3:37 to play, 48-35 is your score. Thunderbolts down by 12 now. It's now 48-36. McCabe gets the inbound pass, outlet up front to McKenna Murphy. Now Emily Shepard can't hold on to the basketball, and it is out of bounds. It'll go to the Thunderbolts with 3.5 minutes to play. Lily Hodge set to check in at the next dead ball for Ryan Pasoda. Iberg now has it. Getting ready to cross the timeline, finds Ellie Wells, left wing, guarded by Macy Bryant. Now cross court, Addison Markowski with it, right side, back to Wells, now to Leshak. She thought about the three, decides to drive, left-handed layup, no good. May have lost where she was because she hit the bottom of the bucket. And it's a defensive rebound charge to Taylor McCabe. Sarah Shepard with it now. Dribbles the top of the key. Working on Leshak. Now Emily Shepard. Gives it to Taylor McCabe, top of the key, guarded by Sarah Iberg. She drives, beats her off the dribble, kicks out. 3-ball, Emily Shepard, near corner. It's good. 51-36 is now the score as Taylor McCabe takes away the basketball from Addison Markowski. 3-on-1 break. McCabe, layup, it rattles home. 2.5 minutes left, and those last two possessions kind of felt like a dagger if you're a Thunderbolt fan, as it is now 53-36. Fremont out in front by 17. Leshak, 3-ball on the way. It's good. And as soon as I say that, Thunderbolts hit a 3 with 2:09 left. McCabe driving, left-handed layup, no good. Wanted a foul call. Ellie Wells gets the defensive rebound. And here comes the Thunderbolts down 14 as we are officially within 2 minutes to play. 1:56 to be exact. Leshak with it, top of the key. Guarded by Shepard. Now gives to Markowski. She'll pop a 3-ball on the way, no good. And Taylor McCabe gets the defensive rebound. She'll cross the timeline. 1:41 to play. Shepard driving. Almost had it stripped, but she is fouled on the way to the hoop. Foul's going to be called on number 24, McKenna Leshak.
Against the Thunderbolts. At the line for the Tigers. Number 32, Sarah Shepard, shooting 2.
Shepard's first is good.
Check it in for the Thunderbolts. Number 22, Keely Kenobi. Number 40, Allie Wojta. And number 4, Lily Hahn. In for the Tigers, number 22, Bella Keaton.
Bella Keaton came in for Fremont there, and Emily Shepard took a seat and got a somewhat of a standing ovation from the parents here for Fremont as they missed the free throw. Iberg, spin move, gets her pass deflected, taken away by Macy Bryant. Up the floor to McCabe. In transition go the Tigers. Left-handed layup is good. And the foul for Taylor McCabe with 1:28 left.
Down to number 30, Sarah Iberg, her third personal foul. 18 down against the Thunderbolts. Checking for Lincoln Mike, the 10, number 10, Kimberly Hymas. Number 44, Sida Hagedorn. Number 52, Ellie Wells. Number 12, Haley Kocha. And number 14, Nora Stewart. Basket's good by Taylor McCabe. She'll be at the line to shoot 1.
McCabe at the line, connects on the free throw. It's now 57-39. We have a timeout on the floor, charged to Fremont. It'll just be a 30-second timeout, so we'll take a seat. This might be just to kind of make some substitutions and kind of talk about what they want to do here. Fremont parents giving them a standing ovation. Thunderbolts have taken out their entire starting lineup, so I would expect them to just allow Fremont to run this baby out. Down 18.
Across Nebraska and all across the country. U.S. Bank, the power of possible. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Minute 28 to go in the games. 57-39. Fremont with the lead. Thunderbolts have the basketball. Nora Stewart crossing the timeline right now. First action she's seen tonight at PBA. Haley Kobsa to Ellie Wells. Layup in the lane, no good. And the rebound is corralled by Bella Keaton of Fremont. And at the next dead ball, a whole litany of substitutions will come in for the Tigers. Keaton working on Tenley Himes. McKenna Murphy, top of the key, gives to Sarah Shepard. 58 seconds left. Layup in the lane, blocked by Ellie Wells. Nobody's going after the rebound, but finally Tenley Himes comes up with the loose ball for the Thunderbolts. Crosses the timeline, working on McCabe, and McCabe wants to foul her just to get some subs in. That's actually a really smart idea there by Taylor McCabe. Really, really smart decision by Taylor McCabe. Intentionally fouls just so she can get the subs in. I mean, it's a whole new list of substitutions.
Number 21, Elise Estadillo. And number 44, Mackenzie Kinney.
Thunderbolts still have the basketball. 44 seconds left on the clock. Nora Stewart has it top of the key. Gives to Kanabi, right side, working on Estadillo. Back to Kanabi, far corner. Thought about the three ball. Nobody wants to shoot. Now back to Kanabi. She drives in the lane. Layup, back off back iron and in. Makes it 57-41 with less than 20 seconds to play. Jenna McLean stepped on the sideline and out of bounds. It'll be Thunderbolt basketball.
Checking in for the Tigers, number 45, Kay Tinker.
15 seconds left on the clock exactly here. Quarter number 4. Fremont going to advance and play the winner of Lincoln High and Bell East. Himes, three ball on the way, no good. It's short. Estadillo gets the rebound. 3 seconds on the clock, 2 seconds, 1 second, and there's the horn. And at the end of this one, Fremont defeats the Thunderbolts 57-41 and advances to the state semifinals. Don't go anywhere. We'll have the Union Bank and Trust postgame show coming up in a few moments. You're listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
At Southeast Community College, fall just arrived, but spring is already on our minds. Registration for the spring 2022 semester begins October 25th. Whether you want to get a head start on a 4-year degree, learn a new trade with a certificate program, or add to your job skills, SCC has a class for you. Spring semester starts January 10th. Learn more about our more than 60 programs of study online at southeast.edu. SCC, your path to possible.
Hi, this is Kurt, your shop manager at A1 Automotive here in downtown Lincoln. My promise to you is this: you won't find another automotive repair facility that genuinely cares about you and your vehicle. Our service is outstanding and our customer service is better. Please give me a call for all your automotive repair questions and needs. Call me at 402-477-4660. We were built on small town values, and that shows in how we treat others. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nick Sander back with you from Pinnacle Bank Arena. This is the Union Bank and Trust postgame show. Open a checking account today and receive up to a $200 cash bonus. Learn more at ubt.com. Final score in this one, Fremont wins over the Thunderbolts 57-41. They advance to the state semifinal, where they will play the winner of Lincoln High and Bellevue East. Lincoln High, the 3 seed in this tournament. Bellevue East, the 6 seed. That game is starting here in about 30 minutes or so. It's scheduled for a 7:45 p.m. tip-off. DP will have the call for you on the ticket for that game. The storyline in this one, I mean, Taylor McCabe just did her thing. Wasn't necessarily flashy in the scoring total, had about 20 points. However, she did a lot of other things extremely well, playing defense, staying disciplined without fouling, dishing it off to finding her open teammate. The little things that you don't think about. And at the end of the day, Fremont just got way too many offensive rebounds. I said it throughout the whole course of the game. But Pius, it's hard to come from behind when time after time you're allowing Fremont to get 3 or 4 possessions per one possession, if that makes sense. And so eventually you're going to either foul them or they're going to get a high enough quality of shot where they're going to be able to convert. And over time, that just wears you down, and it's too much to ask your team to come back from when you're down 12 or 14 or even 16 points at some points. Once again, your final score, the Fremont Tigers, the 2 seed, they advance to the semifinal and play the winner of Lincoln High and Bellevue East on Wednesday night at 7:45 p.m. They improved to 23-2 on the season with their 57-41 win over the Thunderbolts. The Thunderbolts will not three-peat for state title. They will just stay back-to-back title winners, which isn't too shabby in its own right. And they graduate a good chunk of players, including Charlie Hagedorn and a couple other ones as well. When we come back here in about 30 minutes, we will send it back to the studio for Carter, kind of talk to you, update you on what's going around the sports world, whether it's Calvin Ridley, whether it's Husker men's basketball, anything like that. And then in about 20 minutes or so, we'll ship it back out here to DP for the pregame show for Lincoln High and Bell East. But for now, Nick Sainert saying goodbye for a Monday full of state tournament basketball. I will talk to you guys personally at 9 a.m. tomorrow with Elkhorn North and Waverly girls basketball. So Nick Sainert saying goodbye. The final score once again, 57-41. Fremont advances to the semifinal again after beating the Thunderbolts tonight. DP on the call of Lincoln High and Bell East coming up in a little bit. But first, we'll send it to Carter. Once again, this will conclude the postgame show brought to you by Union Bank and Trust. Open a checking account today and receive up to a $200 cash bonus. Learn more at ubt.com. Have a great rest of your Monday night, and we will talk to you soon.
Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers is all about the good and creating more of it. More drive-through celebrations, more weekend traditions, more family dinners and lunches, more car picnics and road trips, more desserts, maybe more second desserts, more celebrating being together as much as we can. There's always room for more good and more Freddy's. Keep the good going with a taste that brings you back.
It's seafood season at Amigos. The popular fish and shrimp tacos are back and on special. 2 for just $6.99. There's jumbo shrimp baskets, fish and chips, and even a seafood enchilada. Talk about variety. And don't forget the crowd-pleasing crisp crab rangoon burrito. The amazing flavor of crab rangoon rolled in a golden crisp tortilla just made to dunk in our sweet chili sauce. What a catch. Seafood at Amigos.
Why settle for Wi-Fi that just usually works? Why settle for customer service that's subpar? Why settle for service that's outdated?